Okay, so I've had a request from one of my clients, Annie, who wants me to construct some kind of dog walking workout. Okay, so first things first, depending on if you walk the dog on the lead or if you don't, and how many dogs you've got, it's going to be pretty tough on the call in terms of if this will work for you. Now Annie has got, I think she's got 3 dogs actually. She's got 3 dogs. She does walk them on the leads, but sometimes she can let them off in certain areas. So if this doesn't work for you then, or if you take something from it, fantastic. If you can use something from it, fantastic. Otherwise, just watch and see if any of it's any benefit to you, but this is for Annie anyhow. So first off, to make the whole thing harder, what I'd like, if you can, and if it's possible, is to get some kind of wrist weight, so you can get weights that strap to your wrist and your ankles, okay, to make the whole thing harder just through when you're walking. Now when you're actually walking, at certain points, so first off you're going to leave the house, you can go for your stand and walk, try and find a park so you've got loads of room in front of you and you haven't got many people watching you, if you're a little bit self-conscious, but otherwise, first thing is once you've warmed up, so you've done about 5 or 6 minutes walking, you're going to start lunging as best as you can. So if you've got to hold the lead, then hold the leads, but otherwise if not, put your hand on the hip and you're going to lunge walk. Okay, so you're going to lunge walk, you're just going to keep doing this for at least 30 lunge walks. So you're just going to keep going, lunging, lunging, walking, walking. Now when you have to stop with your dogs, if the dog's on the leads, don't just stand there. What I want you to do is, while the dog's doing its thing, okay, you're going to calf raise. You're going to calf raise for as long as it takes the dog to do whatever it's got to do, okay, but when you go down to pick it up, when you go down and pick it up, you're not just going to lean forward, you're going to make sure you're going to a squat hold, okay, and you're going to do it, but you're going to hold that there for about 10-15 seconds if possible, okay, stand back up, start walking again, back into your lunge walk, okay, so lunge walking, these are hard, these are really hard, okay, so just keep doing that, when it gets too much, take a second, step back, either rest or just walk normally. Try not to stop completely, okay? So just walk normally, so just a general walk, let the legs recover until you can go again. Now, if there's a point where we can get to a little bit of a clearing or somewhere where we can stop, okay, I want you to put your legs out wide, so this position here, and I want 30 full squats. If you can't do 30, do as many as you can, but at the end of that 30, I want you to do a full hold. So it's a squat, normal squat, okay, wide leg squat, here, there, pushing through the heels, don't let the knees wander in or out, and at the end of it you hold. Hold for as long as you can, just hold, hold, and back up, okay? Recover, you can give them a stretch at this point if you want, okay? Dogs are walking again, start lunging again. This is quite tough, When you can't lunge, just walk. Now, if you're wearing wrist weights, I want you to, unless you're holding the lead, when you're walking, make sure you fully extend your arm up to your shoulder and all the way back down, okay, but under full control, working your bicep and your tricep at the same time. Now if you have got weights on your wrist and you want to work a bit of upper body as well as the lunging, when you lunge you can hold your arms out and lunge, okay, and you're working your side delts at the same time. If you're resting, you want to rest your legs, side laterals, you can go into a set of side laterals, even just by tensing your shoulders. Okay, so tense them and raise them and back down under full control will make them work. Will make them work hard as well. Okay, so depending on how long your walk is, most people take the dogs out for about 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes more. That is going to be one tough workout, believe it or not. Okay, so give it a bash. Tell me what you think. If you've got any other ideas in terms of the fact that, oh, I do this or I do that or I've got this in my particular park or whatever, okay, let me know and I'll construct another dog walking workout. I'll construct another workout. If you're a bit self-conscious, okay, just add the weights to the ankles, to the wrist, and when you can, do small movements or even just some side laterals and some biceps, keeping the heart rate up, just keeping the body working, making it work harder than it would do whilst you just stroll along and watch your dog walk, okay? Stroll along, watching a dog walk or just a stand and walk. Most people don't. I like to think most people when they're walking the dog are quite active anyway in terms of actually power through, but this is quite tough on hypertrophy in terms of muscle building. So if you do that, it's going to really mix up with your other training as well, so you're going to get more benefit from it. So You shouldn't train on a sore muscle group, but depending on what sort of training you're doing. So if I have a really sore muscle, say my biceps, and I keep training that bicep, eventually it won't grow, just completely give up. You just don't like the fact you're not giving it recovery. But what I do is, if I've got a sore bicep, I might actually just go high reps through at the end of the week, just to flood it full of nutrients and blood, and it gets more growth. Okay, it's the same with anything else as well in terms of all your training. Okay, so just more output, but don't start thinking about more output and less input in terms of food. I'm not going to go too much on about that in this video because this is Annie's video, but otherwise, yeah, so give that a bash. Got any questions, contact me, and that's that really. See you later, bye.